Maybe something like, all right, welcome back to the channel. I'm not sure how much of the other footage I'm really going to share. Really, it was a bad angle and my head was in the way the entire time. But right here, we have a Briggs and Stratton 155cc lawnmower engine. I had accidentally left the gas cap off when I went to just leave it outside over the winter. And so I was worried that water got in there. And so in previous footage, which I probably will not end up showing, I don't know, we went ahead and drained all the fluid out of everything, and we took this thing apart. This is really my first time really taking apart an engine and really trying to understand what's exactly going on. And so, if I mess anything up, it's okay. It's kind of what learning is all about. So here you can see we pulled off a majority, and you know what? Let me bring you in so you can see what's going on here. So I apologize if I get any of the terminology incorrect here, but basically what's going on here is you have these rocker arms that kind of go in and out, and what they do is they actually open and close these valves right here, if you can see that. And they use these rods, just making sure that they're good and straight, clean, and they attach on the inside of here. They come through the body right here, and they hook onto the end of these at those little divot points. And so what's happening is as the engine is spinning and it's kind of opening it up there, it's going to allow an air fuel mixture to enter in. I don't know exactly where, but somebody can probably explain to me a little bit better. And so this kind of goes back and forth. And what happens is it actually causes mini explosions on the inside here. And it pushes that back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Then on the bottom, what that does is it translates to this spinning, which is pretty cool. I didn't realize as I was taking this thing apart that I was pulling off a steel head gasket. So I went ahead and I ordered a brand new OEM one that we're going to put back on. And we're just going to go ahead and put this thing back together and hopefully start it up and hear it run. All right, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come in here and just give this a nice little wipe down. I'm going to come through with a razor blade here. And we're just going to clean up all of this gunk. And this would be the same kind of process that you would use for any gasket removal. You want to be careful not to score the metal. Again, there's super violent explosions happening in here, so this seal is incredibly important. And so we don't want to damage the metal. And again, this is also very low stakes. This is a free lawnmower engine that I received off Facebook Marketplace. This is like the most perfect learning tool that you could kind of have. Like, this is a brass or a soft bristle brush that I'm just going to come through. I should have shown you, we are actually going to do the same kind of clean job just here. I got most of it off already, but oops. Yep. Get any old residue off of that. I'm going to be using this gasket dressing. Most importantly, it's fuel resistant. I don't think we actually need to be using a ton of this here, but it definitely won't hurt. MLS multi-layer steel gasket. Gonna come right in. We're going to take our push rods, make sure that they are clean. Make sure those sit in their little rocking spots. There's no specific direction for those to go in either, just to note. And then we're going to come in on top, and we're going to try and set this in here correctly. Let's see how this goes. All right, we got them both in. I'm going to get that one on its rocker, and we want to get that one on its rocker, just like that. And those should be on there nice and tight. Okay, we got the gasket all on. And we're just going to come in and we are going to get ready to thread our bolts in. But we're just going to go ahead and get them situated on here. And we're going to just that one's getting a little tight, so we might hold on a second, back it out, try it again. I go too tight because, like I said, so this one, let's back out. Got a little tight there. Let's see, we got some of that blue goop on it. Shouldn't really cause issue. These were all the same size as well. It does look like, I don't know if you can see that, the threads are not perfect. Yeah, something is not right with this bottom bolt. Let's see if we can see what's going on in there. Went ahead and cleared the threads up with a wire brush. It still doesn't look amazing. I'm not very comfortable pushing that in so hard. I need to figure something else out real quick. Alright guys, just a reminder, this is a totally free engine, and this is all a learning experience for me, so it would be really cool to not spend much money on it and to just get it working again. And look, these are things that we will face when we want to get into bigger projects, so we're going to try and cut this off as cleanly as possible, and we'll see if maybe this will work. Now that came out pretty clean. We'll file that and get it cleaned up. Let's see. Wow, look at that. That actually came out beautiful. Let's see if this will work. All right. I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell me that that was a really stupid idea and that because of the power that's going on in the engine that this is going to blow up in my face and it's not good. But look, at the end of the day, it's all about learning. All right, let's see. Maybe. Oh man. Guys, I think this works. Gets a little tight. Oh! I think we got it, guys. Check that out. Wow. All right. Did I get that on video? Let's go, guys. All right. Remember, free engine. That is so awesome. Pull up the trusty notebook. Model number up here is 09P702-0004-F1. We found that on the left side over here, at least from us. We are looking specifically right now. I want to do the head gasket screw torque to 18 foot-pounds and the valve clearance. We're going to look at that. It gives us a range of 0.004 to 0.008. We're going to go with 0.006 right in the middle. So let's get this going. Got a valve clearance tool. This one might be a little too loose, honestly. So we got that. Let's switch it up. It's a little loose. I think we're going to go ahead and just tighten this one down just a hair. Do here. Let's try to. Oh, there we go. How are we feeling? Still a little loose. The 0.6. We're going to come a little tighter. It gets in there. Back it off just a hair. There we go. Here. And just tighten this one down just as well. Just a little bit. Awesome. That was 0.006. Okay. I'm going to come over and we're going to be torquing these to 18 foot-pounds. Listen for the beep. Now we'll listen for the beep. There we go. And come back around, just check them all again. Man, it's real awkward to hold, huh? Beautiful. There. First, we're gonna put our muffler back on. Up here, this is our electromagnet. It's gonna sit on this side. I went ahead and hit those with a wire brush, just to encourage some healthy contact. Next up is our spark plug. It reads that we need a 0.20 gap, and it's definitely, can we see that? We got a little bit of space in there. This is something I gotta learn. How the heck to adjust a spark plug, but. All right, spark plug is in, and this gets torqued down to 20 Newton meters. Remember, because all the explosion is happening in here, it's important that we're hitting these torque specs. Nice. Okay. I believe. Next comes up the carburetor. We can do a whole video on carburetors one day. This is just gonna. Before we do all of that, we're gonna go ahead and connect the governor spring right here. Actually, I want to do this guy first, then bring this down right there. That's our throttle. We need to come over here and reconnect our brake. This one's a little bit more. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right. That engages the brake on that. We got to connect fuel. Well, let's go ahead and throw this guy on first. Really the piece de resistance, the one that we really needed. Watch me struggle taking off the gas tank cap. This is the wrong gas cap. Now, something I've learned is that you really don't want to start these engines without the blade. Let's go ahead and then we switch over to a 16 millimeter. All right, let's see if this works. We'll give it a blast of some starting fluid in there. All right. So we started, and to be honest, I think I know what it is. You know what? I don't really know what it is. Let's much tougher. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. It's starting on the starter fluid, but it's not continuing, which means, in my mind, that there's an issue with a gas supply thing. Or a fuel supply into the engine. So I think I'm gonna end up doing is off camera. We're gonna take the carburetor out. We're gonna make sure that that wasn't gummed up while it sat around. I don't know why I didn't think of about that before I put it back together, but it's okay. We make mistakes and we learn. I'll be back. I'll be back sometime, and I'll have a full video of this starting. I guarantee it. Or you might just see it go into the dump. I would love to give this away to somebody in need, so that they can take care of their grass and rescue another thing from the junkyard. So thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you guys on the next one. I'm gonna kind of just hang out and pose for a thumbnail real quick. Maybe something like, got the carburetor cleaned up. You see I'm in shorts. Got nice weather. Got a new gas cap too. Amazing. Shout out Briggs and Stratton. Send that over. This thing should fire right up. Let's give it a shot. Whew.